So what were the comics that I picked up this week? Stay tuned to find out. Before we get into it, I'm Mark with the Chumpcast, and I'm going to ask that you please, if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down below, smash that like button, and hit that notification bell so you can get updates whenever I post new comic book pick videos just like this. And if you want to get a closer look into some of the things that I like to collect in addition to comic books, things like omnibuses, statues, trading cards, I post a bunch on my Instagram, and you can find me at MarkNerdyAF. Alright, so this is going to be a really short week. Went to my LCS, and unfortunately they didn't get their books in from DC. I don't know if that was more of a publishing error with Lunar or if this was more of just a shipping mess up, but did not get my DC books, so this is only Indies and Marvel that I'm going to be showing you guys right here. Starting with our Indies, I have a #1 issue, new series Vinyl. Vinyl is being written by Doug Wagner, art is by Daniel Hilliard and Dave Stewart, and this is being published by Image Comics. What this seems to me like it's going to be is something along the lines of like a Dexter, if you've ever watched that show, where we have, I'm assuming it's this guy right here, is a serial killer and actually befriends somebody from the FBI. There's some shit that happens where this FBI agent appears to be taken by a cult. So yeah, this guy is kind of dealing with some things going on because the FBI agent, who's his friend, I'm assuming is actually looking into people that he's been killing, but he also is friends with this person, so he wants to, save them from this cult that they've been captured. I'm into it. I'm going to at least pick up this first issue to see how I like it. Who knows? It could be a hit series for Image Comics. We'll see. Next up, continuing with Image Comics, is Spawn's Universe #1. This, of course, is being written by Todd McFarlane. Art's by Todd McFarlane and a bunch of other people as well. You also have great covers that are done by J. Scott Campbell. He's doing, I believe, 4 different covers. This is his medieval variant. He's doing 3 other variants, and he also did a gunslinger variant, and I love that design for that Spawn character. There's a lot to choose from. Don't be overwhelmed. Just grab what you like. I really like this medieval Spawn design. But onto the story. It's a one-shot, but this is very important because it actually is going to kick off 3 individual monthly titles for Spawn that are going to be coming out from Image Comics. If you're a Spawn fan, you can't miss out on this one. Pick it up. All right, next indie I have is from Boom Studios. This is Something is Killing the Children, 17. You guys might be sick of me always, whenever a new issue of this series comes out, mentioning it on these videos, but please do not miss out on this title. Make sure you're grabbing the trades if you're behind and haven't caught up. This is an amazing variant cover by Oscar Yildirim. I think I'm pronouncing the name correctly. Yeah, I just love the kind of the cartoon style that we get with this. And supposedly this is actually a glow-in-the-dark variant. And I tried turning off the lights to see if it actually glowed in the dark. Couldn't really make it out. I might have to shine a light on it and really test it out. Or maybe there is a different version of this variant that glows in the dark. Either way, great looking cover, great series. Please do not sleep on this book right here. All right, on to Marvel. This is Heroes Return #1. If you've been reading all the Marvel stuff that's been releasing these past couple of weeks, you know that Marvel's been doing this big Heroes Reborn event. This is a one-shot. This is an oversized issue. It is going to feature the Squadron Supreme facing off with the new Avengers or whatever. So we have Power Princess featured on this cover here by Patrick Gleason, holding up Captain America. I don't know. I'm happy to see something different from Gleason other than those Spider-Man portrait covers that we've been getting. His detailing is out of this world. So with that said, man, I got to give this my cover of the week. So it sounds like there's going to be a huge battle, huge face-off, a lot of action in this one shot. Check it out if that's something that interests you. All right, next up is Guardians of the Galaxy. This is being written by Al Ewing, and art is by Juan Frigeri and Federico Blee. So I will be honest, I am not caught up on the series. The reason for me picking up this issue number 15, is because we're going to get a huge reveal. the villain or foe or whatever you want to call it that at this point has been a mystery will now, I believe, appear and kick off the last Annihilation story arc. So if you're looking forward to that, or if you're just maybe wanting to speculate and hope that that villain becomes something greater, this might be an issue you want to consider. But yeah, I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not caught up on Guardians of the Galaxy. This is just an issue that might have a powerful impact within the Marvel Comics universe. All right, and finally, to wrap up my comic book picks, is another first issue. It's Gamma Flight #1. This is also being written by Al Ewing and a bunch of people I'm not too familiar with doing the illustrating. I mainly picked this up because I was a fan of Al Ewing's Immortal Hulk series, and this is, I believe, going to kind of spin off of that series, where we have this new team. I don't know. I don't really know any of these characters. I believe it is the first team appearance of Gamma Flight, and I would say that's pretty important just for that reasoning. But I'm curious to learn a little bit more about these characters in the background and kind of why they're assembling this team. Could be interesting. We'll see. All right, well, that wraps it up. No DC books, unfortunately, this week. But I want to hear from you in the comments what DC books you're picking up, because I'm probably going to end up going back to my LCS and getting them later this week. If you like these videos, please go ahead, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button, hit that notification bell, do all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. All right, well, I have a lot of reading to do. Until next time, Jumps out.